Hello and welcome back. In this lecture we will blink a LED using 555 timer IC. To begin with, let's discuss the functions of timer IC. The 555 timer IC is a one type of chip used in different applications like an oscillator, pulse generation and timer. The main function of this IC is to generate an accurate timing pulse. The designing of 555 timer IC can be done by using various electrical and electronic components like transistors, resistors, and diodes. The 555 timer IC consists of 8 pins as shown, where each pin has some function. First and 8th pin are used to power the IC by battery, where ground pin is for negative terminal, and VCC pin is for positive terminal. The second pin is trigger pin, where we can provide an external pulse to the IC. The third pin is output pin, where you will receive the output, which is nothing but a series of square waves depending upon the mode of operation. The fourth pin is reset pin. When a negative pulse is applied to this pin, it disables the IC for a moment. This pin is used to restart the function of IC from the very beginning. Fifth pin is control voltage, which is used to control the pulse width of the output waveform. Sixth pin is threshold pin, which is used to set the state of flip-flop used in timer IC. Seventh pin is discharge pin, which is used to discharge the capacitor through the transistor connected inside the timer IC. 555 timer IC can be operated in 3 modes, namely astable, monostable and bistable. In a stable mode operation, the input to 555 timer IC is provided by the combination of resistors and capacitor, which produces continuous pulses with exact frequency based on the value of the same resistors and capacitor. The square waveform is originated from the charging and discharging of the capacitor. In monostable mode operation, the input is a single momentary switch, and output is again a square waveform, but it generates only a single pulse when an input is triggered through the momentary switch. In bistable mode operation, here the inputs are 2 momentary switches, and the output is again a square waveform, but the states of the waveform are controlled by the switches. If S1 switch is triggered, then the output waveform produces high voltage. Unless and until we won't trigger S2 switch, it won't change its position. And again if we trigger S1 switch, it will again change its position. Thus in this mode we can control the state of the output. To blink a LED, we have to design the circuit in a stable mode for 555 timer IC. Let's start tinkering. Create new circuit, and rename the file to blinking LED. As usual, search for breadboard and battery, and make the connections. Now search for 555 or timer, and place it in the middle of the breadboard. Also search for LED, resistor, and capacitor. Let's make the connections now. Move the LED over here. Place the resistor over here, right below the LED, connecting to the negative path. And change the value to 500 ohms. Connect the first pin of timer IC to negative path. Now on the second pin, we need this capacitor. But one pin of capacitor has to be connected to second pin of timer IC, and other pin of capacitor to the negative path. So we can just place it right here, connecting to first pin also. And change the capacitance to 5 microfarad. Now on the third pin, which is output, connected to this LED right here, and change the color to orange. Now on fourth pin, which is reset, is connected to positive path. Fifth pin is left blank, there is no connection on that pin. Moving to sixth pin, which is connected to second pin of timer IC, just like this. Change the color to blue. Double-click on wire to move it. Now on the seventh pin, we need a resistor. Copy this resistor, press R to rotate, and paste it right here. And change the resistance to 100 kilo ohms. Connect the other pin of resistor to sixth pin of timer IC, and change the color to turquoise. Now on the seventh pin, we need one more resistor. Copy this resistor here, and place it a little bit forward over here. And connect it through the wire like this, and change the color to purple. And connect the other end of resistor to positive path. Connect the 8th pin of IC also to the positive path. That's all of the connections. Now let's simulate the circuit. As you can see, the LED is blinking. By using the combination of the resistors and capacitor, we have designed this circuit which operates in a stable mode of 555 timer IC, where the output waveform is a continuous pulse, based on the charging and discharging of the capacitor. That's the reason the LED is blinking. That's all about 555 timer IC. In the next lecture, we will be adding one more IC to the timer IC, and blink 10 LED in a sequential order. See you in the next lecture.